Hi guys, and welcome back to Koi Fish Johnny. In this episode I'm just going to be going back through my fish, because when you start the journey of buying koi fish and you visit the shops, you're really just looking at pretty fish. You don't really understand the fish, you don't understand the qualities around the fish. You're just literally looking at pretty patterns, nice little fish. Wife picks one, father-in-law picks one, mother-in-law picks one, your son picks one, and they're all just based really on how the fish look. But then after a while you develop a little bit of knowledge and you start to understand the different breeds of fish, different styles, like the Chagoi, how outgoing they are, and the Karashigois, how they're related to the Chagois, and the Kohakus being so prestigious and beautiful fish, and that super expensive one that went for like £1.8 million for a koi, which is crazy. And then obviously like the Sankes and the Showas and the other fish that go along with it, and then you get deeper into that. I think they're the most popular ones. I could be completely wrong, but to me, when I think about it, those three, the Kohaku, Sanke and Showa, they're really prominent fish, and the Chagois are just amazing in being friendly, and the Karashigoi that I've got in Fred. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't really understand every one of the 25 I've got, and also I haven't got names for all 25, over the next few weeks I'm going to like try and catch a picture, because some are shyer than others, some are just crazy and out there like Fred, but I'm going to try and catch pictures of each individual one, and then if you guys can help me by saying number one is a Chagoi, or number two is, because there is really some that I don't really understand what they are. Let me flip you back round and we'll go for a little look at the fish. It's noisy as hell, so if you hear any banging inside, that's the extension. The knock through is in full force. And thank you for the really nice comments I had about the house, the extension, and the barbecues to come in the summer. So without further ado, let me flip you round. We might even feed the fish, because Fred was up looking for food a minute. Here we go. Apologies for the bins, temporary thing. Here we go. Look, so they're here. They are knocking around. If Fred sees us, he might come up. He came up for a cuddle the other day. That's what we're talking about with the Chagoi. He's just there. That's Otis, the Ginring Chagoi. But Fred, as soon as he clocks us, he'll be up. You can see there, they are looking for food. Definitely foraging and looking around for food there. But we're just waiting on Fred's arrival. He will be somewhere, knocking around. In fact, come on. Come on, Otis. There's Otis, having a little nibble, getting ready for his food. Fred's down there at the bottom. Oh, there, he's clocked us now. So let's have a gander. He should come up. Here he is. If I just pop my hand in there, pop my hand in the top, give it a wiggle, everyone else is coming but Fred. Look at that, that's sod's law, as they call it. Let me zoom back out a minute. Okay, he's coming up now. Now he's noticed some action's happening. Hello, Fred. He's a good boy. It's a bit strange talking to the fish like that, but never mind. Here's the famous wheat germ. Just going to pop a little bit in here, so you can see there. Look, you got a Karashigoi and a Chagoi, both up first, and that's what we're talking about with the personalities of the fish. The Chagoi and the Karashigoi being absolutely amazingly confident and bringing the other fish out of the shells. In fact, one of the people that commented, and really appreciate the comment, said that he had a koi fish pond full of koi fish without a Chagoi, added a Chagoi to it, changed the pond, changed the behaviour of all the fish, they become super friendly and really changed the characteristics of all the fish. And I find that mind-blowing. So that really is something, when you get a koi fish pond, or you build a koi fish pond, you really do, a Chagoi is a must-have, or a Karashigoi. Beautiful fish. But you can see some of these I do understand. So you got Fred there, Karashigoi, Deutsch Kohaku, Benigoi, Showa going off the back. I think this is an Ogun, but I'm not completely sure. This is Jagger, he's just white. I think he's a Deutsch Ogun. Another, I think that's a Showa. At the back, I'm not. This is definitely a Sanke. I love that fish. It looks like Tigger. That's what it's called, Tigger, because it looks like a little tiger. But let me flip you back round for a second. yeah, so basically in that, what I want to do, what I'm trying to achieve there is basically have you guys get yourself at the community, get involved in helping me understand what some of the more complicated patterned fish are. Like I say, there is some understanding of from my side, because I am learning on this hobby. I've advanced from super beginner to just standard beginner, I think now. And in this hobby, you're always learning. But like, fish can change the styles, like change what they actually are, depending on how they grow and how the scales grow and things like that. Yeah, so basically I might flip you around, have a little more look at the fish, and then individually I'll try and catch pictures of all 25 koi individually at the window. But like I say, some are shyer than others, and I haven't seen bent tail in a few days now. I'm talking like 4 or 5 consecutive days I've not seen him. I'm really a bit concerned, so I might be diving in. Well, not literally diving in, I mean that would be bloody madness in this weather. I'll be taking the covers off the top and having a look, turning the air off to the pond so the water's steadier, and having a real good gander to try and find him, because I've just got a little bit of a gut feeling that his bent tail may be too much trim, which is a bit not great. Do you know what I mean? It's not a great feeling when you've got a poorly fish. So, well, not even poorly, he's just biologically not blessed. He's got a bent tail, so he has to swim. He swims like this. It's like he pushes himself down because of the bend. He's pushing himself up. Anyway, I'm waffling again, and I will do the pictures this week. And let me flip you back around so you can have a look at the fish, because they're knocking around. There we go. I'll just bring you in. There we go. It'd be good if I could just black that off at the back, and you could really have a good gander. So you can see there quite a few of the beautiful fish. I really think he's going to be quite nice. The Ginring Kohaku at the back, and the Tancho. That Showa I'm quite obsessed with there on the right hand side, with its bottom facing towards us. Shusui, there, the blue one, this Shusui, I think that's how you pronounce it. I thought he had an amazing markings, and I thought he was absolutely outstanding fish. But then I've seen so many that are just exactly the same as him. Obviously, being Shusui's. But it's a beautiful fish, very different to look at than the others. I'm not sure whether any other koi have blue in them, but the blue in that one really pops, makes it very different. So there we go. As you can see like 25 fish in here, and what can we see there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 15, 16. So there's like 10 missing from the window. I'm sure we can find them, and there's some knocking around the back. But yeah, on that bombshell, I'll leave you to it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to your input going forward. Take care, guys. Look after yourself.